What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. All right, coast is clear. Don't hear any shots. I took the last few bites of the pear. Took him down. You have anything? No, of course not. Those shots was coming from the road. Like I said, we're just gonna keep straight on down till we get to the next town. We check to see if any. Nope, no apples. Yeah, just try to stay plant based as long as you can until you find more. Check the trees. Again, we've got survivors here. So they've probably already cleaned out this area. But you never really know. Things do respawn, so still check, even if you got survivors. We're gonna head that way. 20. I'll go with the denim jacket. Medium insulation. I think this is also medium insulation. It is, but this isn't. That one's damp. This isn't damp. I'll go with the jean over the paramedic. Okay, here we go. Let's cut the seeds out. We can't eat the pepper. Pepper's bad, but the seeds aren't. Plant the seeds. All right, let's see. 5 seeds, badly damaged, but still, they're still usable though. Still usable. Where's the? There's a greenhouse somewhere. Over there, and then there's one back there. I think there's one in that yard too. Let's see. I might plant one. Just in case something happens and I spawn in this town again. Or spawn near it. Just gotta remember I planted one back there. And hope no one else ate it. Well, nope. No, there was one that somebody had dug a garden in. I prepared it. It's closer that way, but I'm just gonna keep going. Take my chances and keep going. Thermometer. We're good. I wasted that darn Tetra, but that's okay. All right, we're just gonna haul that way. Those shots came from down there. See, but the thing is, I don't know. Same recording session, different episode. I don't know where they went. Now I kind of do want to looten in the boot a little bit, but I don't know where they went, and I don't want to chance it with just a cleaver, and they got semi-automatic weapons and everything else. Now they're probably not fully kitted out. More likely they're not, but they still have firearms, and I don't. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna head to that next town. We're almost to the town I was just at, where I went down. Now we probably despawned, but we'll see. We should make it there this episode. So up in this orchard, any apples? No. Any apples? Nope. No apples. Gotta be kidding me. This whole orchard is it. I'm just gonna keep on going. Tempted to check that orchard down there. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. We'll check this house. See what we see. Ooh, a sickle. I'll take that over the cleaver. Okay. I'll plant one. Someone's been all the way up here. There's a fountain up here? Good to know. I need to remember that. I did not know a fountain spawns. There's a fountain spawn all the way up here. I don't know that because I never really come all the way up here. Nope, no shotgun. Sometimes there'll be like a single shotgun, single shot, BK. I'll take that over. That's better than nothing. I took that dude out in one freaking hit, bro. one freaking hit last episode, but again, he wasn't traveling alone. Could have got his friend too. If I would have let loose with the IJ-70. Don't sleep on that James Bond pistol. I'm telling you, do not sleep on that James Bond pistol. That IJ-70. That thing does work, and it's better than nothing. It's one of the most common pistols you'll find first when you spawn in. Mark my words. Now this town, as you saw in the last video, someone was setting up the police station. That means this town probably is already cleaned out. And I'm not gonna stick around waiting for things to spawn. Excuse me. Allergies. I'm not gonna stick around waiting for things to spawn. All right, so let's hydrate because we're gonna be doing a lot of running, a lot of traveling. Need more food, something other than just potato chips. Take a chance. Maybe we'll find something. We'll find something in the next town. Maybe. Actually, no. It's that little town. Then the houses. Then we'll be at the town. I just felt like then I can see if they didn't take anything. But I didn't really have much on that character either, other than the weapons. They might take the pistol, if that. Look at that. We were thirsty, bro. Thirsty. Plus we got the let's see if there's anything under these trees. Check the trees. Plum trees, nope. And we got the cola and chips, so we're still good, pretty much. Heat buff done wore off. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what we're okay. Sorry for that quick cut there. I was summoned. All right. All right. Could check this orchard here, but like I said, I heard those shots. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they came from there, over here. I'm just gonna go here and I was gonna cut back down to the road. Keep on going. Problem is, okay, I don't see anybody. There's a chance there could be some items over there we could use. We're missing out, but I'm gonna have to just take that chance to avoid danger. Problem is, if they look up here, they'll see me. I'm kind of a sitting duck. But if we were on the road, we'd still be a sitting duck too. So it's like a catch-22. Either on the hill, out in the hills here, or on the road. It's like pick your poison with this game. Like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. I know exactly what to do, where to go. I know where I'm at. First, when I first started, because I usually just straight and narrow with this town. I don't know how we started way over there. It was kind of unrecognizable at first. I was like, where am I? But then, once I got to the middle of town, I was like, oh, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. All right, so we're almost to the town where we hunker down at. That's fine. That's fine. Then find my old body if it hadn't despawned. And some people will take your gear, and they're like if they get you right here, they'll take your gear, either put it right there or they'll go all the way up to just just so you can't get it back. I've seen that in YouTube videos. I think it's funny. That's fine. It is what it is. If they do that, they do it. I'll just get what I can, whatever they didn't take. But that character didn't really have anything anyway, because I think I spawned. The last character, I think I spawned like 2 or 3 times back, I think. That's okay. Let's see if we can get back. I'm going to try to get there. But now we know not to eat mystery meat, right? That's funny. I'm mainly a plant-based. I know that's a nice little challenge. that I came up with because it was kind of getting boring and mundane. That's the thing to do though. Like if Arc Raiders, for example, if Arc Raiders gets boring and mundane. I'm talking about Arc Raiders on DayZ, I know, but I love Arc Raiders. I love that game. Although it's probably going to take a back seat once GTA 6 come out, or drop. Once GTA 6 drop, everything's going to take a back seat, and I think we can speak for all our catalogs. Cause I think pretty much 90% of gamers are GTA fans. That's like probably a small percentage that aren't. Somebody left their car. That aren't really, that don't care for GTA, and then if they don't care for that, they're usually like a Red Dead Redemption fan. What's this? When do they start? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That barbed wire is just regular wire. Give me that. I can fill this up with water and we're going to down it. What are you doing? You didn't check. That could be water. More likely it's not. That was his fuel source. More likely it's not water. Second of all, we can fill it up with water. Our own water at the fountain that's in that town. Third of all, if it was just water, if you drink it, you risk getting sick. Don't drink anybody else's water until you purify it. You run a very high risk of getting sick in this game. And I just spawned. My immunity is not high enough yet to where I can like do stuff like that. So we're gonna follow these tracks all the way around to the train. I don't see anything. I don't know. The battery was still there, but the spark plug was gone, and when the tires was busted, I don't know if he did that on purpose. Some people will, like he wants to stop there and explore this, and he doesn't want the car to be out in the open, right? I doubt that was on purpose, seeing as how where it's at, because that's not necessarily hidden. You're right on the main road. That's not hidden. What they'll do is they'll park it in the garage. They'll park it in the woods, like, or in between the trees here, and somewhere inconspicuous, or what they perceive to be inconspicuous. And what they'll do is they'll remove the spark plug, to keep the car immobilized, to keep someone from stealing it. They'll take the spark plug, take one of the tires, or remove the battery. Or all three, but that's a lot you have to carry, so you really only have to do one or the other. And it's mainly going to be like the spark plug or the battery or maybe the radiator. So if they just take the tire, someone might just say, oh, it's missing a tire, and we'll drive it. We're just missing a tire. Just one less tire, or go find a tire in that town and come back and steal the car. You know what I mean? So usually they'll take the spark plug, take something that immobilizes it, even if it has all four tires. Because it's a small chance that someone's carrying a spark plug on them. I'm not saying it's a zero chance. I'm just saying it's a small chance. I'm not going to say it's a zero chance because all you need is fuel and a spark plug for the orange rubber boats to work. You know what I mean? So, I'm not going to say it's a zero chance. Let me open this. Oh, these things slap. Don't sleep on these things either, bro. Them things smack, bro. I'm telling you. Knock somebody out in a minute. What we got here? Jumpsuit jacket. I'll keep the jean jacket. These trains hit, I'm telling you. I find some good loot on these bad boys. But like I said, we got 52 people in here. We may not get what you're looking for all the time, but guess what? Nothing beats for you but a try. Don't just, because you never know, you might pass up something. Sporter Mag 22. What we got? Working boots. Where the shoes at? Damaged, soaked. Got these soaking wet shoes. She was kind of shivering. Weren't necessarily badly damaged, but still. Regular shirt, damaged or badly damaged. I'll fill this thing up and we're going to guzzle it. Rope. Tie a belt. Could put a holster on it. Man, we could shoot. Next time we find a knife, we could put act as a knife sheath. Find that combat knife or hunting knife. Like the best knife in the game. Okay, we're still gonna war. I might take this. Now normally I'd stop over there, which I still might do. I normally make a pit stop over there. Still might do it because I'm hungry. Chance there might be something over there, or we could take a chance and just head to the next town. See what I mean? I'm in that predicament. Look at that. Someone's been here. Is that a zombie or a survivor? He's laying on his back, too. Look at that. I think I'm going to take my chances and head into the next town. I'll check this tree right quick, though. Nothing. All right, that's a zombie over there. T-shirt. Green T-shirt. Nope. I'm gonna lie, a green T-shirt will go good with some cargo pants. Girl is starving. Let's see if we can make it to the other town. We can fill this up. Guzzle it. Go check that train for any food. Tons of stamina. The zombie heard me. He's going to come and investigate. Okay, so the thing about this area, the industrial areas, is it don't look like it, but it is a frequent area for players. They like to build bases and stuff around that, so we kind of got to be careful. But this is the way I like to travel to the next town that I usually go to. I can get back to my body and get whatever food I had on me. I had something. Can't remember what it was, but I had something. Sweater's only got 9 slots. It's a high installation, though, over this jacket. That's the thing. So far, so good on our installation. We need to hurry up and get the fudge. Get the fudge to that town. Blowtorch. I don't have a gas canister for it. More boots. Working boots. If I could find some trail shoes, that would be nice. They're like a hybrid between like the boots and shoes. It's awesome. Almost there. Just gotta follow these tracks all the way down. Kind of wasted time thinking I might find some canned beans in that train. Didn't find duty squad. Anything? Nope. Nope. All right, we're gonna go over here and go straight down. Zombies kind of frequent this area, or infected kind of spawns over here too, and I don't want to aggro them. We really don't want to fight anything right now in this state, because after a while our health is gonna start decreasing if we don't find something to eat. Go right here so we don't aggro that one. So that one doesn't get curious. We'll have to sneak a little bit. I may hit the shed here and down that cola we got to help with the hunger and the thirst. Thirst is rapidly dropping. Thirst is kind of going to hold the hunger a little bit. That's why you don't want to be dehydrated in this game and hungry. It's already bad enough being hungry. Being dehydrated with it is worse. Like your character gets hungry quick or something like that. I don't really know how to explain it. We find a bottle down this cola. Get to town, fill this up at the fountain, and we'll be good to go. Thing is, we gotta make it to town. I'm hoping. Like I said, this lobby's kind of full. I'm hoping nobody's over here. I'm hoping. That's all we can do is hope, right? That is all we can do. Wish and hope nobody's over here. You better hope nobody's over here. You're right. You better hope nobody's over here. You're absolutely right. We'll run straight down. Straight down. Sometimes they kind of hang out here. One time I was playing, can't remember what season it was, but they were right there. They had a fire and everything built. Okay, you see that? How the heck? I'm not trying to go all the way around. Shoot. Straight up. Please don't aggro. Then we can kind of cut this way. Because he was in front of the building and used the building for cover. Or we just kind of cut over. Cut over here. So we got zigzag it. That way we don't aggro him over there. So I was to go straight up the path. I usually just go straight up that path there. Hit that guard tower or whatever that's over there. And you don't come all the way over here, but we don't have a choice but to come this way. Gonna zigzag around the infected. Plus, if another player pops up, they're gonna get curious and aggro. That lets you know that another player is near, which would happen in the last video. That's how I knew. When I started the video, they were the ones that were over where I'm usually at. They were aggroed. I saw them out there now. I chose to engage because I didn't want the chance of them shooting me in the back. But I could have just let them stayed in there and let it pass. Like I used to do that too. Just, you know what? I'll leave them alone. They're way down there. I'm in here. We'll just let it pass, right? We'll let them pass. No problem. No harm, no foul. But I was like, you know what? We're kind of a fresh spawn. I need that loot. Plus, I didn't want to take the chance of them finding me and taking me out. And it was 2-on-1. But the thing is, they were probably friendly. This is just the way that when I think back on it, you guys saw the episode. It's literally just the last episode. Go check it out. The way they were moving like PvE. Like when you know, instantly when he would have unloaded, took his gun out and unloaded. He like kind of paused, moved around, like yeah, that spark plug too. Kind of paused, moved around, what are you doing? And I'm like, sorry, bro. Don't want to take a chance. And then he ended up taking me out. So we're gonna see what's left. All these doors are open. Let's see if we can find anything. Hoodie. Nope, Like sometimes cereal spawns in these houses. Cereal spawn like right there on the counters, things like that. We need food bad. We need food bad. I probably should have just nibbled off of that and not gobbled it all up, but it is what it is. It is what it is, what it is, people. Anything in this garden? Packed tomato seeds. Now, all I have to do now is find something to dig the garden with, and we can plant it. I can fill this up with water it, and plant it. All right, so I think we're good on installation for now. What's over here? Uh-oh. Is it edible? Cut out the seeds now. No, it isn't. I mean, we could eat it, but we'll just get sick. No point in doing that. We cannot afford to be throwing up. We cannot afford to be throwing up, and we need food. Because if I throw up, that's gonna put it in red, and that's gonna put her as hungry all over again and possibly dehydrated. We cannot afford that. Go around and hook that corner. Go to jacket, high insulation. We're good to go. I know it's getting purple, but there's usually some trees that spawn. Sometimes these trees that have fruit. Case in point. Case in point, look at that. Forage from the trees, guys. Forage from the trees. He got a sling bag. Anything? Nope. It's just from that tree. Case in point. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go across. So we'll see sometimes cereal spawn in here. Spawn here, spawn here. Spawn over here. Sometimes the decoy will spawn. Alright, let's cross the road. Let's cross the road. So look at that stamina. Look how far we ran with just all the max players, in-game players with all them plate carriers, and they don't have no stamina. Easy to outrun and zigzag and reposition. I wasn't thinking about none of that. I was all locked in, doing everything wrong. I could have easily come out with a 2 versus 1 battle, even with a single shot shotgun. Easily. But that's where the experience come in. I'm more of a PvE person, but I'm gonna have to put myself in more PvP situations just to have the experience and know what to do. You can watch all the videos you want on what to do and how to be better at PvP. And that's any game. Arc Raiders, DayZ, Fortnite, any game. Of course. But if you don't have the experience, because you learn by doing, you just, you know what I mean? You never really get good at it. All right, let's hit the police station back here. See if there's anything in here that we can use. What happened to you, buddy? Peacoat jeans. What happened to you? If anything respawned. Flare, jumpsuit jacket. I think this place is empty. I don't hear anybody moving around. That's what I'm talking about. And we cooking with gold, people. We're cooking with gold. If I get another one, we'll put that one up there. And put the thing in place of the brass knuckles. Combat gloves, badly damaged. Thing is, we found the darn magazine is in better shape than the M-Lock. I load it up. Okay. We find a better one. We'll just switch it out. But right now, beggars can't be choosers, and that's the best one. Get the flies on that dude's carcass downstairs. Gas stove. I don't have a pot. And that's 12 slots it's going to take up, too. 16 out of 20. Or should I keep it until I find a pot? All right, let's go one more level. Nothing. No shotgun, no nothing. Lets me know someone's already pretty much been in here. And I stand to be corrected. All right. We're suited and booted. Beggars can't be choosers. It's better than nothing. I don't know weapons to spawn up here, really. Every time I come up here, there's nothing there. There's nothing there, but something there this time. Let's check this to see if sometimes the M-locks are spawned back. Is that always there? I think that's always there, because look at that structure there. Is that always there? Did somebody build that? All right, let's leave. Got pretty much all we're going to get. Let's keep on keeping on. Thing is, if we engage, we're going to have to drop this jerry can. And that's a waste of some seconds. And that could mean life or death, but it is what it is. I don't really want to drop this. If I find a weapon that I can dig, I'll use that. As a melee weapon instead of the sickle. And then every time you come, this town's pretty quiet. At least on this side. It's two sides. You hear that? I wonder if it's the same two. Did they come back to this town? Because that sounds relatively close, doesn't it? Should we? Guys down for a rematch? The M-lock and the darn shotty. Who's shooting it? Oh, they shooting each other, bro. You hear that? They shooting each other, bro. We may have to watch out. Whoever's shooting probably done been through here and cleaned this out. That's why I'm not finding nothing. Oh, look at that. Finally found an IJ-70. Two pistols. And a shotgun. I probably don't need that much. Yeah, I probably don't need that much. I probably dropped it. We'll just keep the M-lock. Actually, you know what? Because if the M-lock jams, we're going to need another secondary pistol. And they going to town over there, man. It was like boom, 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 boom. That's all you hear. Boom, bam, boom. I don't know if it's the same side that I usually go on or not. So what I was going to do is I was going to use that side for cover. Over there, I don't know if it's in the middle of town, if it sounds like it's where I was earlier. I mean in the last episode. But it's kind of hard for me to pinpoint based off of just noise. Let's see. I said what I'm gonna do. I can't really see. Use this for cover. No one's on this side. I don't see no boat or anything. Let's see, if you travel here, you can kind of use this for cover. But if you're like in those windows, they'd still see you. But, you know. I need to fill this up at that darn police station over there, but I don't see nothing. Oh. Shh. little reconnaissance. Excuse me. Sorry about that voice crack in there. Reposition. Shut this darn stomach growling up. I looked like he was aiming at me. See if I can flank him. All right. He was way over here somewhere. Guess he kept going. Let me see. He must have kept going. He was over there. Must have kept going. Maybe not. Okay, I need these. 57 rounds. He got an M-lock. He got a silencer and everything. Thing with a silencer on it and everything. Shoot. All right. I don't need that no more. Let's clean this M-lock so it'll work. I might just drop this too and just keep the revolver. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Matter of fact, it's a risk. Thing is, I don't know, because that dude was back there. I don't know if because he was limping bad. Oh, you know what? You know what? I should have kept it in there and watered these plants. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. See, now I gotta work my way down there. Okay, hold up. Gotta kind of. There we go. All right, let me this pear tree. Hopefully, dude that's over here don't eat it. Eat that pumpkin. Shut this growling stomach up. Sometimes cereal spawn in here too. Spawn upstairs. Thing is, you can kind of get to. I gotta fill up. I can fill up this water bottle. Actually, I can fill up that jerry can. I don't really want to. Get to the police station. It's a fountain over there. Or we can just go around. But we risk. That's exposure. Oh well. The heck was that? Feel it. Just drink it. Down it. Fill it again. Then we'll water the plants. I don't want to depend on the DayZ gods blessing the garden with rain. Might not happen that way. I'll get back on later. All right, let's go. We'll do 3 of them. Gotta remember to get back on and check it. If I stay on now and just try to hover it, she's just gonna be starving all over again. He was like, blah, boom, 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 boom. And there was another one. I don't know where he went. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload, all right? Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.